Do you ever feel like keeping friendships alive gets harder as we age? You're not alone. But did you know that strong friendships after 60 aren't just comforting? They're key to living a longer, healthier, and happier life. Welcome to Wisdom Candle, where we explore the lessons that truly enrich our lives. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 practical, proven methods to help you nurture and strengthen these meaningful connections. Trust me, the last tip might surprise you. It's the one that's had the biggest impact on my own life. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content about senior living, life lessons, and creating a brighter future for you and your loved ones. Why friendships after 60 truly matter. Before we jump into the how, let's talk about the why. Why is maintaining friendships so crucial as we age? Friendships are far more than just a source of companionship. They're a lifeline. They're key to your emotional, physical, and mental health. Life after 60 often brings changes like retirement, loss, or even relocation, which can leave us feeling isolated. But staying connected with close friends helps ease anxiety, combats loneliness, and reduces the risk of depression. On a physical level, friends encourage us to stay active, whether it's taking a walk together, trying a new hobby, or simply sharing a laugh, which is great for the heart. Mentally, these connections stimulate our brains, keeping us sharp and helping prevent memory decline. Beyond that, having strong friendships gives life a sense of purpose and belonging. Studies even show that maintaining close relationships can increase longevity, adding not just more years to your life, but more life to your years. With that foundation in mind, let's explore 5 practical ways to keep your friendships thriving. Method 1. Stay connected with regular communication. The cornerstone of any lasting friendship is simple but powerful: staying in touch. As we get older, life can make this challenging. Physical distance, health issues, and even busy schedules can create gaps. But here's the truth: making communication a priority can transform relationships. The good news? Technology has made staying connected easier than ever. Video calls, text messages, and social media are incredible tools to bridge the miles. You can set up a weekly phone call or plan a virtual coffee date to share updates and stay present in each other's lives. Even a quick "thinking of you" message can brighten someone's day and keep the bond alive. Small efforts like these build a strong foundation for lasting friendship, no matter where life takes you. So, are you ready to take the first step toward strengthening your connections? Stay tuned for the next methods, because each one will bring you closer to creating friendships that stand the test of time. A quick text or a simple "How are you?" can do wonders for keeping friendships alive. In my experience, it's all about finding a rhythm that works for both of you. Some friends thrive on long, heartfelt conversations, while others prefer short, frequent check-ins. The key is showing you care. It doesn't need to be a grand gesture. Sometimes just letting someone know they're on your mind can make their day and strengthen your bond. And while digital communication is great, let's not underestimate the power of face-to-face moments. If you're close by, why not meet up for coffee, take a walk in the park, or enjoy a casual lunch? These small meetups create memories that bring you closer. But if health or distance makes that tough, don't worry. There are still plenty of ways to stay connected. Here's something I've learned over the years. Consistency is everything. Making it a habit to reach out shows your friends that you value the relationship. Life can get busy, and weeks or months may slip by without a word. But trust me, regular contact, whether through calls, messages, or visits, makes a huge difference. And here's the good news: even if it's been a while, it's never too late to reconnect. Want a pro tip? Set reminders. Life has a way of pulling us in different directions, but a quick reminder to check in can keep you grounded. It might be a weekly alert on your phone to call a specific friend or send a thoughtful message. This small practice has worked wonders for me, and I believe it can do the same for you. In short, regular communication is the cornerstone of lasting friendships. Whether it's a quick text or a meaningful chat, the goal is to stay connected. So why not start today? Reach out to someone. Just a simple message can reignite and strengthen your relationship over time. And don't go anywhere. Up next, we're diving into Method 2. Engaging in shared activities. If you want to know how spending time doing things you love can bring you and your friends closer, stay tuned. You won't want to miss this. If you and your friends enjoy hobbies, why not turn them into opportunities to connect? For example, if you share a love of reading, consider starting a small book club. Imagine sitting down together every month, laughing over coffee while discussing the latest novel. Or maybe you're passionate about crafts or art. Joining a class together can spark creativity, teach new skills, and provide a space to encourage and inspire one another. Don't overlook local senior centers or community halls. They often host classes, social events, or volunteer opportunities tailored to your interests. These shared experiences not only strengthen friendships but also give you a chance to contribute to your community. Of course, finding common ground with every friend isn't always easy. Sometimes your interests or energy levels might differ, and that's okay. The key here is flexibility. If you can't settle on one shared activity, why not mix it up? Take turns exploring each other's favorite hobbies. One week you could try something they love, and the next, introduce them to something you enjoy. And here's an exciting idea. Try something completely new together. Just because you've reached your 60s doesn't mean the adventure has to stop. In fact, exploring new experiences, whether it's a dance class, learning a new language, or trying out a new recipe, can breathe fresh energy into your friendships and create a sense of shared discovery. From my own experience, these shared activities are more than just ways to pass the time. They're about creating lasting memories and deepening emotional connections. It doesn't really matter what you're doing. What matters is that you're doing it together. Now, let's move to something even deeper, the power of being there for one another. In the next section, we'll explore Method 3. Providing emotional support. A cornerstone of maintaining meaningful friendships after 60. Stick around, because this might just be the most impactful way to keep your bonds strong. Method 3. Offer emotional support. Life in your 60s and beyond brings unique challenges. Health concerns, loss of loved ones, and changes in daily routines. During these times, a friend's emotional support can feel like a lifeline. It's about being there, not just for the celebrations but for the storms too. One of the greatest gifts you can give a friend is your attention. Truly listening. Without judgment or interruptions, creates a safe space where they feel valued and understood. Sometimes friends don't need advice or solutions. They just need someone to truly hear them. Over the years, I've discovered that simply offering a listening ear during tough times can strengthen friendships in ways nothing else can. When you listen without judgment, you're saying to your friend, "Your feelings matter." That kind of validation is powerful. Offering emotional support doesn't have to be grand. It can be as simple as a quick call to check in, a kind message, or even dropping by for a visit. These small, thoughtful gestures can mean the world to someone going through a tough time. But emotional support isn't just about helping your friends through the lows. It's also about celebrating the highs, the birthdays, the new grandchild, or even a personal victory. Recognizing these milestones strengthens the emotional bond between you, showing your friends that their joys are just as important to you as their struggles. Here's something important to remember. Friendships thrive on mutual support. It's not just about offering help, but also being open to receiving it. Sharing your struggles or leaning on a friend when you need them shows vulnerability, which deepens trust and connection. Letting someone in, especially when you're feeling low, isn't a weakness. It's a sign of respect for the relationship. Of course, there will be times when offering support feels difficult, especially if you're facing your own challenges. But that's where true friendship shines, through reciprocity. When you give and receive support, both of you grow stronger, and your bond becomes even more meaningful. Studies even show that emotional connections improve our mental and physical health as we age. Friendships aren't just good for the soul, they're good for the body too. Another key ingredient in offering emotional support is empathy. Putting yourself in your friend's shoes, understanding their feelings, and responding with compassion creates a bond that goes deeper than surface-level conversations. It's this empathy that turns acquaintances into lifelong friends. Supporting someone emotionally isn't complicated. It's about being present, offering kind words, and showing up when it really matters. These small, consistent acts of care hold friendships together, especially during life's toughest challenges. Up next, we're shifting gears to talk about cultivating new friendships in your 60s. This might seem intimidating at first, but it's an exciting opportunity for growth and connection. Let me show you how embracing new friendships can enrich your life in ways you may not have imagined. Method 4. Cultivating new friendships. Let's face it, making new friends after 60 might feel a bit daunting. But here's the truth. It's never too late. In fact, building new connections at this stage of life can bring incredible joy and fulfillment. It's like adding fresh energy to your social circle, sparking opportunities for laughter, learning, and experiences you didn't even know you were missing. Building new friendships after 60 can feel like uncharted territory. But here's the secret. Step out of your comfort zone. Whether it's joining a community group, picking up a new hobby, or volunteering, these are fantastic ways to meet people who share your interests. And don't hesitate to strike up a conversation. You'd be surprised how many people are also looking for connections, just waiting for someone to reach out. Think about joining a local senior center, a fitness class, or even a book club. These spaces are designed to bring people together, and when you're working toward a common goal or sharing an activity you love, friendships often blossom naturally. And let's not forget the power of technology. Social media groups for seniors, hobby forums, or virtual communities are excellent platforms for connecting with others. Whether it's a Facebook group for gardening enthusiasts or an online book club, there's no shortage of opportunities to meet like-minded people from the comfort of your home. Here's the thing. New friendships take time to grow, and that's perfectly okay. Building trust and a sense of comfort doesn't happen overnight. Be patient, nurture the relationship, and stay open to what you can learn from others. Every new friend brings a fresh perspective to your life, which can be deeply enriching. I won't lie, meeting new people can feel awkward or intimidating at first. But remember, most people feel the same way. Often, they're just waiting for someone to make the first move. Start small, introduce yourself, ask questions, and look for common ground. The effort you put into that first step can lead to a connection that grows into something meaningful. And don't worry if new friends don't feel the same as your lifelong ones. They aren't meant to replace old friendships. They're meant to complement them. Fresh connections can add new layers to your social life, helping you see the world from a different angle. And that's something we can all benefit from, no matter our age. Up next, we'll talk about how to keep friendships strong by adapting to life's changes. As we age, flexibility becomes key, and learning how to navigate these shifts can actually make your friendships even stronger. Method 5. Adapt to changes in life. Life is constantly evolving, and so are friendships. Health challenges, family commitments, and even relocating can make maintaining connections more complicated. But here's the silver lining. Adapting to these changes can actually bring you and your friends closer. One of the most important lessons I've learned is to be flexible. Life gets busy, and your friends may not always be available for weekly meetups. Maybe they're dealing with their own health issues or juggling family responsibilities. In these moments, adjusting your expectations is key. Instead of dwelling on how things used to be, focus on what's possible now. Maybe regular coffee dates aren't feasible anymore, but a quick phone call or even a heartfelt text message can go a long way in keeping the connection alive. Flexibility doesn't just apply to how often you connect, it also applies to how you connect. If meeting in person is difficult, try video calls or even handwritten letters. These small adjustments can maintain the bond and show your friends that you're willing to make the effort to keep the relationship. Adapting to change isn't always easy, but it's one of the most powerful ways to keep your friendships thriving, no matter what life throws your way. And as we'll see in the next section, this adaptability is the foundation for maintaining long-lasting, meaningful connections. So, stay with me to discover how to navigate these shifts with grace and resilience. Another way to strengthen friendships despite life's inevitable changes is by embracing the power of technology. Video calls, social media, and texting can bridge the gaps when in-person meetups aren't possible. If your friend moves to another state or mobility becomes a challenge, a simple video call can make it feel like they're sitting right next to you. Technology offers endless possibilities to stay connected. Maybe you can start a virtual book club, share photos of your latest gardening project, or even exchange recipes online. The beauty of today's tools is that they keep you close, no matter the distance. It's also important to realize that friendships can evolve over time. Perhaps you and a friend used to hike or travel together, but now health issues make those activities harder. That doesn't mean the friendship has to fade. It just means finding new ways to enjoy each other's company. A quiet coffee date, a heartfelt phone call, or bonding over a shared hobby like knitting or crossword puzzles can be just as meaningful. I found that these little adjustments not only preserve friendships but also create new opportunities for connection. Friendships don't need to be perfect to be powerful. What matters is the effort, care, and presence you bring to the relationship. Sometimes it's the ability to adapt and embrace change that keeps a friendship thriving for decades. And don't forget, our social needs also change as we grow. It's natural for some friendships to drift apart while others deepen. This ebb and flow is part of life's rhythm. What's most important is to stay open to new dynamics and possibilities. Friendships grow best when they're nurtured with flexibility and understanding. As we age, life rarely stays the same, and neither do we. But by adapting to life's shifts with grace and optimism, you can maintain meaningful relationships that bring joy and support through every season. Wrapping it all up. Today, we've covered 5 powerful ways to maintain friendships after 60. 1. Regular communication. Stay in touch, even with a simple call or text. 2. Shared activities. Create new memories together, whether it's a hobby or community event. 3. Emotional support. Be there for your friends during life's highs and lows. 4th, building new friendships. Don't shy away from forming fresh connections. 5. Adapting to change. Stay flexible and embrace the evolution of your relationships. These aren't just strategies. They're lifelines for nurturing the relationships that make life richer and more fulfilling. Friendships are one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves, and they play a vital role in our happiness and well-being, especially as we age. So, don't wait. Pick up the phone, send that message, or take that first step toward making a new friend. Remember, it's never too late to reconnect or start fresh. If this video inspired you, please like and subscribe to Wisdom Candle for more insights on senior life and building meaningful connections. Thank you for watching, and I hope these ideas encourage you to keep your friendships glowing brightly for years to come.